It was wonderful. JJ has been. I've been a fan of his work since regarding Henry, and then by the time Alias and Lost and Felicity came along, me as a woman, it just reinforced the knowledge that there's certain directors that you just have to work with because they write amazing roles for women and for men. And but it was a bit puzzling when they were like, okay, JJ wants to see you. He's directing Star Trek. I was like, come again? You mean Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Trek? Really? Star Trek? And then after meeting him, you completely fall in love with it, and you wanted so bad to be a part of it.
What about you?
Yeah, for me, I found working with JJ reminded me a lot of Peter Jackson in the sense that he is this young director who has all the elements that comprise a good filmmaker at his fingertips. He knows about all the technical aspects of filmmaking, but beyond that, he knows how to reduce it all down to the human element, which makes us care for these characters. And you know, I had such a great time working on this. I haven't laughed so much on a set ever. I mean, JJ would sometimes rap us direction.
Oh my God.
You know, it was he created this fun yet highly sort of focused and efficient environment for us to play in, and I think that you know, it's sort of really a testament to JJ, to the quality of chemistry that you see up on screen.
Were you fans of the TV series?
I was aware of it. My mother used to watch it as a child with her grandparents, and I was more of the Star Wars generation, and it wasn't until I did a film called The Terminal that I played a character that was a Trekkie and went to conventions that I really knew what the word Trekkie meant and what conventions were, and I began my affinity to have this affinity towards the fans, to be so devoted to something because it was so special. It kind of makes you curious, like, what is it about this series that for 40 somewhat years it's survived for so long, and it's the relationship between these characters and the bond between Spock and Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a fan of the series?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, well, I would define myself as a long-term fan of the show. I watched it as a boy and caught subsequent incarnations of it, The Next Generation, Voyager. So you know, for me to get given the opportunity to be a part of this was, you know, take on such an iconic role was something that was a responsibility that was not lost on me, and I feel very blessed because the movie has been so wonderfully received so far, and I think the really clever thing about what JJ's done is that this film doesn't only just appeal to long-term Trek fans. If you've never even seen an episode of Star Trek before, you can go along to this movie and have a really great time because it's fun, action-packed, funny, character-driven movie.
Will you be in the sequel? That is.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad thing. We had so much fun, like Karl had mentioned before, and to be part of something that's been so special for 40 somewhat years, why not hop on board for another adventure? But we're very happy with this first one, and we can only hope that the fans receive it, you know, as greatly as we did, you know,